Hey everybody, just want to take a couple minutes and walk you through a quick Camtasia tutorial. Give you guys something to reference as you create your instructional screencasts this semester. So let's get started. We'll begin, of course, by opening up Camtasia. And here's the first thing we see. So let's go through a couple of these settings. The first one right here refers to our capture area. What on the screen is going to be captured by Camtasia? And we want to keep that at full screen. So just keep it at the default setting. And that means we're going to be recording every single thing that's on our screen. Okay? So moving along, the next setting we want to look at is the camera setting. And this refers to the external camera that your laptop or desktop might have. And you'd only turn this on if you, for some reason, want to record yourself describing what was on the screen. So we're probably going to have this off most of the time. Right here's our microphone levels. And if you see this bar moving, that means your audio is being picked up. If it's not, you might need to select the proper input from this drop-down menu here. But looks like we're good to go. And the last setting here is the system audio. And the system audio refers to the sounds that your computer makes. For example, if you were going to show a YouTube clip and you wanted the Camtasia presentation to pick up that audio, you would select this. If your PowerPoint had some sound effects and you wanted Camtasia to pick those up, you'd make sure this was on. Otherwise, if it's off, Camtasia is only going to be picking up the audio that comes directly through the microphone. So I imagine that's probably what you're going to want for the most part. It's just going to be you talking over your PowerPoint slides or some animations or a website or whatever. So that's what system audio does. So we'll keep it off for now. And that's it for our settings. To get started, we will hit record. All right, so after the countdown, we are now live. So everything on our screen is being captured right now. And we can tell we're good because we'll come up here and we see the film strip, and it's red. So that means we're being recorded. So now we start the instruction. We can now bring up our PowerPoint slides. Go to slideshow mode. Do our instruction. Slide 1, biology. Slide 2, biology. Slide 3, more biology, etc., etc. We'll get to the end, and now maybe we want to discuss a website, show the students a website, talk about this website. Maybe we want to show a quick YouTube clip as well. We'll come here and we'll play a YouTube clip. Now remember, we have the system audio off, so you're not going to be able to hear what's going on this video. But I just kind of want to show you that pretty much anything that you're showing on your screen is being captured. So, you can be creative on what you include in these screencasts. All right, so we've done all our instruction. We've shown the students what we want to show them. We've said everything we want to say. So we'll come up here to our film strip again, and we hit stop recording. And that brings us to this screen. Okay. You'll see down here, this is everything that we recorded over the last minute or so. So if we scrub through here, you'll see just about everything we did. All right, so before we start editing that and cleaning that up a bit, let's standardize the resolution that we're going to be outputting these. Everyone's going to be creating these on their own, but we want them to all be the same size to look similar. So to do that, we're going to come up here to edit, and we're going to go to adjust canvas. And what we want to do is make all these videos 720p. So we'll select the 720p option here, and we'll hit apply. And what that did is it gave us a little window up here, 720 pixels wide. And you'll notice that actually our recording is a little bit bigger than that window. So we have two options. One, we can just kind of center it, by clicking and dragging. We can center it and making, the top and the bottom will be cut off, but most of the information we want will be in the middle. Or what we can do, we can use these handlebars on the top and on the side, and we can just shrink our recording up a little bit. We just want to make sure that all the information that we want the students to see is inside of our 720p window, okay? So however you want to do it. And if you shrink it up to fit it inside, and you have some black bars on the left and right hand side, that's no big deal. We just want to make sure our final output is all standard with the 720p here. So once we get that how we want it, now we can start coming down here. We can start editing. Now, of course, there's a lot of like setup that we were doing before we actually got to the instruction. So what we'll want to do is we want to scrub through here, and we want to get rid of all of this stuff up front before we actually got to the slideshow. So we move our playhead right to the point where our instruction starts, right here. And we want to remove everything to the left of this playhead, okay, because this was all just set up. We'll come up here to edit. We'll come up here to split selection at playhead. And then we'll move this out of the way. And as you see now, we have two separate clips, okay? So let's get rid of this clip over here, because this was all the setup. This is all the trash. So we'll select it. We'll hit delete. And now we are just left with our slideshow. And, of course, our website, and we showed a little YouTube video. So let's select this and move this all the way over. And let's do the same thing at the end. Maybe we finished our instruction right here, and the rest was just me shutting down. So we'll come to wherever we want it to stop. Once again, we'll go edit, split selection at playhead. We split our video into two clips. Select the second clip, hit delete on the keyboard, and there we go. So we have it polished up a bit. We can do the same thing in the middle of the video. Say we messed up a recording and we had to record something twice, but we just let Camtasia play through. So we want to delete this little. Let's say we want to delete this little section right here. Same procedure. Edit. Oops. Sorry. Make sure the clip is actually selected first. Okay. You'll know it's selected when it's blue. Not selected. Selected. Not selected. Selected. Okay. So it's blue. Split selection at playhead, and we want it to pick up again right here. Split selection at playhead. So now we have our little clip here in the middle, and we want to delete it. And let's push them back together. So you can do that as much as you need to. Okay. So we have our video looking how we want it to look. Next up, let's export it. Let's turn this into a movie. Okay, now we have two options. Option number one, we can send this video directly to YouTube. That's going to be our easiest option. So what we do is we come up here to share. We select YouTube. And here's where we put in our login credentials. I don't have them in front of me, but I sent out an email about a week ago with those credentials. If you need them again, just let me know. But you'd put in our email account and our account password, and it would go straight up to the biology site. And it'll return a URL to you, and that's where you can see your video. Okay? So that's easy. The other thing is you might just want to make a copy for yourself, too, to have it on your computer. So what you'll do in that case is go to share, and you'll go to export. And this is just standard. Just name it here, tell it where you want to go, and keep the quality. Make it high quality. It's better to have on file a higher quality, and then we can shrink it up as we need to. We can shrink the file size. But let's set that to the highest quality, and we'll hit export, and it'll go through its thing. We won't. There's no need for us to let this play all the way out, so we'll just hit cancel. We'll abort it. But then we would see our movie on the desktop. So there you go. There's a quick Camtasia tutorial. Hopefully that'll help you out a bit as you create your screencasts. And just like anything, it just takes a little bit of practice, and you should get the hang of it pretty fast. So good luck, and of course, just send me an email or come find me if you need any more help.